Hey everybody. Um, I'm gonna be doing a 30-day transgender challenge, which is basically just answering questions um, to kind of give you guys an idea of um, what's going on. I have my little clip here, which I think is cute. But anyway, um, so question one is, I'm just going to knock out as many questions as possible in this video. I'm not going to do this for 30 days. Question one is, when did you realize the term transgender referred to you? I would say about 2 years ago, it dawned a little more than simply knowing what the term meant. But it dawned a little more than that about 2 years ago. And yeah, about 2 years ago, I figured out that it could feasibly refer to myself. Two, how did you choose your name, and what names were you thinking about using and why? I chose the name Andrea, actually, for those of you who don't know. I chose the name Andrea, and I didn't really consider other names. It just kind of dawned on me that that name was something that referred to me a little more heavily than any other possible name. Three, have you ever been outed? Not yet. And I really hope it doesn't happen without my permission, but I doubt that I'll get that level of respect being as a transgender woman. How did your family take it? Oh, this is 4. How did your family take it when you came out? And if you are not out, why aren't you? This question is actually going to be a little longer of an answer than any. As I explained in my previous video, my family, my immediate family, anyway, my mom and dad, they did not respect it. They did not accept it. They basically ignored it. So there's that. 2, I deleted people whom I thought that video would not affect. Just, I honestly, maybe I should have given them a chance to watch it. Maybe I could have done something else. I don't know. But, 5. Uh, are you active in the trans community or LGBT community? Um, I am working towards being a little more active than I have been in the past. I do have a Tumblr with various posts on it, advocating for trans and LGBT acceptance and just what have you. Yeah. 6. Who was the first person you told about being trans? Aside from that video, I came out initially to my dad uh, after about a year ago. After a breakdown at work. So I initially told my parents, which, you know, they didn't take it well then either. Didn't take it well now, didn't take it well then. 7. Who do you look up to? In recent times, I have looked up to Laverne Cox, who is a transgender woman on Orange is the New Black, the TV show. She is a fantastic woman. I follow her on Instagram and see her all over Tumblr, as it should be. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman. And I also look up to a transgender woman named Paige Benderoth. I've watched her YouTube videos. I follow her on Tumblr. She actually follows me as well. I haven't talked to her though. I'm kind of scared too. But she's really awesome, and her girlfriend are just fantastic people. I follow both of them on Tumblr. Yeah. 8. How do you deal with being misgendered in the beginning of transitioning by people? I'm not currently in transition necessarily. I don't have hormones or therapy or anything like that. That is something that I need to work on. I just came out. But being misgendered is as some of my friends know, it's a terrible thing. It really delegitimizes someone whom is working very hard to be who they are. And it's just terrible, a terrible thing. Anyway, 9. What is something positive about being trans? As far as trans women go, we are fucking gorgeous. And I really can't wait to just be that cute. So, it's being trans is it's a blessing, and being trans is something that I forward to, well, I am trans, but I look forward to going forward. 10. What are some of your fears in regards to being trans? Transphobia, transmisogyny, and murder. Murder because of transphobia and transmisogyny is very prevalent in my mind. I'm scared to death. 11. How do you manage dysphoria? Generally, I take my anti-anxiety meds. I don't have terrible dysphoria. I just, kinda push through it and deal, I guess, and it's kind of the way it is. I mean, I don't really hate my body, but I'd like to, change. 12. What are you doing to stay healthy for transitioning mentally and physically? I'm gonna skip this one. 13. Bathrooms. Oof. The trans panic strikes again. Bathrooms are gonna be, interesting when the time comes. 14. What are some of your passing tips or things you do to pass? Well, I don't pass. I'm clearly, me. But some tips that I've seen around are to I think people have too much of an emphasis on passing, which means that, like, only if you pass, you're legitimate. Even non-passing trans women and passing trans women and all trans women are valid and women, and that's just how it is. I'm sorry. I don't really have any tips or anything like that. 16. Oh no. 15. How have you embraced your trans identity? I have visited affirmations. I'm going to start going to trans support groups and the like. I have makeup and nail polish and little things, and I've feminized over the years my clothing. So that's kind of how I've embraced it. 16. What's your rock anthem and why? Against Me's True Trans Soul Rebel. That's probably a very common answer. But it's just a good song. A fantastic album, actually. Uh, 17 is for trans men. 18. How do you feel about the trans laws where you live? I'm, as many of you know, I'm in Michigan. Snyder is a piece of shit. I'm not even apologizing. Rick Snyder is a piece of shit. The fact that we have to work double time, triple time, just to get basic law, basic rights and basic amenities to live comfortably is pathetic. It really is. I don't like the laws. I don't like that there's... I just don't like it. It's just what it is. 19. If you're religious, how do your views affect being trans? If you're not religious, what about your family religions? I was raised non-denominational Christian, with a twinge of evangelical. Pastor Michael Myers, he's got some spirit. He's got an evangelical voice. My religious views, or lack thereof, they're separate. It doesn't, just part the Red Sea, they're separate. 20. Do you want to be a parent? Why or why not? I don't want to be a parent. I've been told over many years, that that'll change when I'm older or whatever. I'm 23 and still, no. Children, especially young children, just don't, the parenting thing does not appeal to me. 21. What are your views on the cisgendered community? I'm gonna steal Paige's answer and just say there's nice people and then there's assholes. And then there's violent assholes. I don't really have much opinion. Just talk to me, I guess. Say hi. 22. Do you feel being trans holds you back from your career choice? No. My career choice is actually photography. I love photography. I still do it. Being trans wouldn't necessarily hinder, because it's a liberal arts if you will, vocation, career, whatever. And they're pretty liberal. Yeah. 23. What stereotypes are put on trans people? That we are mentally ill murderers. Also I'm gonna steal Pages again, the quote-unquote trap, which is where a trans woman will seduce a cisgender straight male into sex or what have you, and once it's revealed that she has a penis, the loses his shit, and that's actually that's actually how people have gotten away with murdering trans women. It's called the trans panic, and it's actually legal in 49 states. Oh boy, that scares the hell out of me. 24. Who is your favorite LGBT actor, musician, director, artist, etc., and why? I love Laverne Cox. She's wonderful. I don't watch the show. I don't really care to watch Piper be a little shit. Laura Prefon's wonderful though, but I don't have Netflix, so I can't watch it. Well, I can, but I don't really watch TV. Laura Jane Grace of Against Me. She is a transgender lead singer / guitarist of Against Me. They just this year, 2014, released Transgender Dysphoria Blues, which is the first album after Laura came out as transgender and began her transition. She's something else. She's just gorgeous. 25, I'm going to skip. 26, do you feel comfortable answering questions about being trans if, say, your teacher, friend, stranger asks you? Yes. Ask me questions. Have at it. I would be happy to answer or give you any type of advice or how to be an ally or what everything entails or what have you. I'd be happy to. I'm gonna skip 27. 28. What is something you have to do every day or else you feel like your whole day is off if you don't do it? Well, I have to take my meds, certainly. I also have to spend time on the computer. I just have to. I've become a very social person over the last few years, and the computer allows me to be that social person, even though I'm not physically in person. Yeah. Also, nail polish. Nail polish is wonderful. 29. Write something positive about yourself using the letters of your name. Example, your name is Bob, so beautiful, outstanding boy. No, I'm not going to do that. 30, write a haiku about being trans. I'm terrible at haikus and poems and existing. But I am gonna have a little send-off here for the next 30 seconds. As a note to my previous video, thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. Please don't hesitate to talk to me. If you have any questions or stuff like that. I need support more now than I ever have in my life. So, thanks for watching.